New in the last 5 minutes, how Linux is dealing with Meltdown and Spectre. Ubuntu updates for the Meltdown and Spectre vulnerabilities in the last 10 minutes. TA18004A Meltdown and Spectre side channel vulnerability guidance in the last 15 minutes. Intel starts issuing patches for Meltdown, Spectre vulnerabilities in the last half hour. How to protect your devices against Meltdown, Spectre bugs in the last hour. Don't panic, but update your software today. Seriously, Microsoft delivers emergency Windows 10 patch for Meltdown CPU Bug Most computers, smartphones vulnerable to newly discovered security flaws. Meltdown, the latest news on two major CPU security bugs. Explainer, who's affected by computer chip security flaw in the last 2 hours. Intel Issues Meltdown, Spectre patches for newer CPUs. Here's what every Chrome user should do in the wake of Spectre. How to protect your PC against the Intel chip flaw. Meltdown and Spectre reveal Firefox passwords. The Guardian view on hardware bugs. More security, less speed. Here's everything to know about the Intel chip security flaw. Red Hat responds to the Intel processor flaw. ARM acknowledges chip vulnerabilities. Details fixes. App explains who's affected by computer chip security flaw. Intel chips security flaw to slow down everything. Everyone wants fixed. Meltdown and Spectre CPU flaws could slow computers by 30%. CPU security flaws. What to do about the Spectre and Meltdown risks. Intel issues updates to protect systems from Spectre and Meltdown in the last 4 hours. Intel tech giants to damage control over widespread chip vulnerability. Microsoft details efforts to protect Edge and IE from Meltdown and Spectre. Video breaking views. TV chip Meltdown vendors share patch updates on Spectre and Meltdown mitigation efforts. How a researcher exposed the worst flaw in Intel chips. The CPU catastrophe will hit hardest in the cloud. Hackers expected to remotely exploit CPU vulnerabilities. Intel issues updates to protect systems from security exploits. The Spectre of an advertising Meltdown. What you need to know. Meltdown and Spectre. How to protect your PC, Mac and phone. Now it's time to update your software after processing chip flaws found. Why Intel stock is slumping again today. Intel's chip security leads to investigation on behalf of investors. How a researcher hacked his own computer and found worst chip flaw. Azure VMs balked following Meltdown patch. Meltdown and Spectre. How to protect your PC and phone. Now Meltdown Spectre can be exploited through your browser. Cloudy with a chance of downtime. Security flaws found in computer, phone chips in the last 6 hours. Meltdown and Spectre scare. What we know so far. New security flaw is so bad it will require entire new computers. What you need to know about the major flaws affecting PCs and smartphones. Intel flaws hint at tech too big to fail risk. How to make money from the Meltdown in Intel Windows vulnerability. CPU Meltdown patch benchmarked how the Spectre CPU flaw affects phones and tablets. Meltdown and Spectre attacks mitigated by operating system updates. Windows Meltdown and Spectre. Keep calm and carry on. Meltdown and Spectre CPU flaws expose modern systems to risk.